Anyway, we will quickly get into some NBA stuff. There's a couple of things that have happened, a couple of trades. You know, we speak about Boston and they've finally got a big man. Finally got a big man. And in Kristaps Porzingis, aka Tingus Pingus. And he has made his way to Boston in a three-way trade, which saw Marcus Smart go to the Memphis Grizzlies, which safe to say I was shocked when I heard that. Would have rather the first trade with Malcolm Brogdon
It's Clogger.
on his way, but
It's
yeah.
Clogger.
Well, funny you say that. Danilo Gallinari ended up finding his way out of Boston, which you see we needed to get rid of him. So
I reckon you should have kept him actually. Good for,
now
good
you
for
say
team support.
that.
Nah, look, you've got Pingus Dingus in your team now, so yeah, former Nick, the unicorn. But no, have fun with him. Oh, he should be all right for your team actually. But yeah, Marcus Smart, not really smart, so he had to go. Um,
Oh,
that's the dad in me, guys. That's the dad jokes.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
that
You
was
didn't pop out of
poor
trouble
Eddie.
while you're off That's a shock.
But but yeah, I suppose the question that it does pose,
I apologize.
the
That's
question it
putrid.
does pose then in that case is what do the Celtics do at point guard? Does Derek White start or do they get someone else in? Al Horford, should he well, I know your thoughts on the man. I honestly reckon they should get rid of him as well, especially with Porzingis in. They've got the tall timber there and Hugo. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Didn't Al Horford retire? I thought he announced his retirement.
Yeah, didn't he retire?
I don't
Yeah, I thought he
know.
announced.
I have
What
no
is
idea. I think I've started some sort of rumor that he retired, but I have absolutely no clue. It says he's keen on
So
playing.
insane, I think.
Reddit's podcast or something. He announced it. Like
Something
before the playoffs,
insane.
he said, no matter what happens, he's done.
Well, I thought he did, but I have no clue what's going on there with my team and everything like that. But yeah.
He's holding up a list. If he is still in the league, he's holding up a list spot. Let the young fellas come through.
Let him play in Shanghai.
Let Zingus Pingus come through or whatever. And send Al Horford back to the Whittlesea Basketball Association.
We probably need him out at the moment, I reckon.
Oh, mate,
we don't need him.
The big fella we watched Duncan the other week probably end his career.
You know he didn't play on the weekend?
Oh. He didn't play.
Nah, if he played, we would have got smashed, I reckon.
What? But they had this. What did they have the same? I didn't even know it was a team. Did they have the same team other than that?
Yeah, the other tall guy got like 26 points.
Yeah.
Oh, the bloke that was just feeding him in that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like the second tallest bloke.
I didn't think it was a baller, but obviously a decent baller.
Nah, he's a good baller. He actually has a bad memory on that night. He what do you call it, Hugo? He got blocked by him, but
He snatch blocked me. It was disgraceful.
A snatch block, and Hugo was embarrassed actually, and I was like, "What the hell, man? We all get blocked sometimes," but Hugo couldn't. He was just embarrassed that he got snatch blocked from this bloke.
I was very embarrassed, but not as embarrassing as this list management decision, which I've researched.
Oh gosh!
He signed a 2-year, $20 million contract to keep him a Celtic through the end of 2024-2025.
I was about to say that as well.
Who's this?
Al Horford. He's playing on.
What?
He's playing 42
He signed a $20 million deal. He's not going anywhere. Bad luck, man.
$20 million deal for 2 years.
20 million 2 years.
No wonder.
He'll end up like Udonis Haslam. He's not going to get minutes, and he's going to be a cripple.
He signed on in December of 2022, only 6 months ago. Signed a $20 million deal, which will keep him there during his 38-year-old year of 2024-25 season.
Yeah, we'll get rid of him. Contracts don't mean shit when it comes to the NBA, as we have worked out.
You just have to pay him out, and he'll be going to the nursing home with 20 bands, baby.
Well, speaking about spending dough, we have to get into Bradley Beal going to the Phoenix Suns. Does that make him a championship contender? I mean, my My issue is they don't have a point guard. They don't have a main distributor. But yeah. Thoughts, boys? Can they do it with all that shooting power there?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll hover around what they already have been doing for the last sort of 3-4 years now. I don't think they've got enough defensive presence out there. Bradley Beal, good player, but he's dropped off from his best of a couple of years ago. And I think Woj reported that there's going to be a deal struck with the NBA and franchises that there's going to be a harder limit on salary caps, and apparently it means only about 2 max contracts are going to be able to be signed per team, and I think Phoenix now has 3. So it'd be interesting to see what happens there in the next couple of months of the trade period.
Yeah, well, exactly like there was even talk about Tobias Harris joining the Phoenix Suns, which would just create even more of an issue for them in terms of A, salary cap, and B, not having trying to find a decent point guard with Chris Paul gone off to the Warriors, and then we also look at the Wizards, and it's Jordan Poole with the rest, and I suppose. What are the thoughts on that? They don't really have anyone else. It makes the 2012, 2013 76ers team look like the God Squad or something like that. But it's not looking good. Yeah.
I reckon the Warriors with Chris Paul. I reckon
CP3. I don't know if it's good.
I reckon that could potentially almost lift them up to the championship with his ability to distribute the ball and give it off to Steph and Clay, and Jordan Poole hopefully gets back to somewhere near his best because he was a fair way off it. But I think Chris Paul can really help, and another scorer as well.
Yeah, well, I suppose then the question lies as to whether Draymond Green stays in the end, which I doubt he will. I don't think they'll have the cap space to keep him. It has been floated around. Do they trade Klay Thompson in the end? Because now they've got their backcourt of CP3 and Steph. Where does Klay Thompson fit in that lineup? But yeah,
it's interesting, but I think he's too good a player for him to let go, mate.